Hi, folks. This is a bit of a rant, and it's mainly directed at business owners, large, small, medium, who are forcing their staff or coercing their staff or putting a great deal of pressure on their staff, juniors and seniors staff, to wear masks. Now, you business owners, you realise right now, you are engineering your own demise, because when this is all over, this COVID scamdemic, and everything comes to light, which it is and has been trickling out since March, since February, when it all comes to light and you people finally wake the fuck up and start reading the science and the data that's coming out, instead of following your fucking orders from your higher-ups, who are following orders from the government, as soon as all that comes to an end, the people that are awake, that up until now have been supporting your fucking businesses loyally, will dump you, will boycott you, will remove you from their existence. Now, I'm talking to small business owners here. You want to get your little COVID safe plan from the government. You want to be a registered little good boy or girl business, right? So you're doing all this compliance nonsense. You're the cowards. Any of these medium to large size businesses who are taking directives from these invisible men and women in corporate towers, passing it down to you, and then you forcing it on your frontline staff. Well, you're cowards too. As are you, invisible men and women sitting up there in your fucking towers, probably without masks on, passing these fucking orders down to stores and branches where you've got these young 17, 18-year-old kids wearing masks all day in a stuffy fucking air-conditioned environment, not being able to breathe properly. You are causing them harm. You are hurting them. They need oxygen to fucking breathe. Yeah, you can sit up in your towers and hand down these orders and directives, all right, because you want to protect your little fucking business or your big business, but you're damaging people. And then, of course, you've got the customers that come in. And the reason why these businesses, the likes of Harris Farm Markets, for example, the likes of Woolworths, for example, and other businesses, even small shopping centres, these people are creating the narrative that this is a safe, inverted commas, environment. Please come in. Well, guys, I remember 5 months ago, you fuckheads, that you also put screens and barriers up in front of your cashiers. You also put 100 million sanitising bottles everywhere in your store. You also had people at your front door offering you sanitiser, practically spraying it on you as you walked in. You also had 3 or 4 security guards at the door. Wasn't that enough to stop the spread of COVID? Wasn't that enough? How much fucking money did your corporation or your business spend on those ancillary bullshit so-called stop the spread things in your store? How much money? Did you tell your staff how much money you spent on that? How much money of their hard-earned labour went into protecting your store, and now you're making them wear masks? You're cowards. You're cowards, because you know why? Because you don't have the balls, you business owners, you corporate business owners, you small business owners, you medium business owners. You don't have the balls to stand up to the Mr. or Mrs. authority officer, or COVID, what do they call them? authorised COVID officer that's coming around from the public health unit, you don't have the balls to stand up to these people and tell them, no, I'm not making my staff wear masks. You cowards, the whole lot of you. And I praise the businesses that aren't buying into this, that are allowing customers in happily and freely, just implementing the usual, social distancing stuff, and asking your customers and asking your staff nicely and civilly if they would wear a mask. I went to a store today, and this girl, probably about 20, at the counter wearing a mask in this stuffy fucking air-conditioned unhealthy environment with fluoro lights blazing all above her head, wearing a mask. And she could tell she was distressed. She was angry. She was frustrated. She didn't want to be there. She didn't want to be serving. Now, I don't know if that particular store was mandatory masks, but, oh God, I reckon there was about 90% of mask uptake in that store. You business owners, you know who I'm talking about. You cowards. You dirty, stinking, rotten cowards. And as I said in the beginning, you are manufacturing your own demise. And when people, the masses, finally wake up and critical mass is upon us, then I hope every single customer that has been loyal to your business for however many years, I hope they give you the big fucking flick and that your business just crumbles because you deserve it. And Harris Farm, don't even get me started. Harris Farm, excuse me, Harris Farm posted a very public announcement on the 31st of July, proudly announcing that they're going to make their staff wear masks because it's the right thing to do. It's in the community interest and they're benefiting the community. What? This company has gone from this business, this Harris Farm business, a wonderful, wonderful place to shop. Fresh produce, fresh fruit and veggies, beautiful breads, beautiful deli, beautiful experience, have suddenly just gone down. They're treating their staff by making them wear masks. They're hurting their staff. So who do they care about? Who do Harris Farm care about? Certainly not their fucking workers and their staff. They care more about their profits and in getting customers through the doors. Now, they're the cowards. But let me talk about heroes. Heroes are people like the bloke who rang up Premier Daniel Andrews' office yesterday or this morning to inquire about the extended 12-month state of emergency in Victoria. He's a hero. He's a hero. Heroes are people like Serene Tefahar from Advocate Me and the whole team of Advocate Me, who have devoted the last 3 or 4 months to putting together just an incredible compendium of legal arguments challenging the viability, the legality, and the lawfulness of these lockdowns from the beginning. These are heroes, folks. Heroes are people like someone I saw at the shop today helping an old lady with her shopping bags into a car. Up close and personal. No fear, no mask, no fear. Heroes are people that are helping the homeless right now. Heroes are people that will go into a restaurant without a mask on, not feel guilty about it, not scan in with their fucking phones on the QR code. Heroes are people who don't comply with nonsense, bullshit, and who stand up to the nonsense and bullshit. Okay? The cowards here are these businesses and business owners, big, medium, and small, who are forcing or putting a great deal of pressure on their staff, especially the juniors, I feel sorry for, to wear a mask. Those poor young people are going to get sick. They're being deprived of oxygen. They're breathing in their CO2. And I can bet your ass that those businesses aren't giving their staff any extra breaks to catch a breath. So, guys, you can add your heroes and cowards stories to my post. Just put them in the comments. I'd love to read them if you have your own heroes and cowards stories. Oh, the other heroes I wanted to add. The other heroes are the farmers markets. The farmers market, and I'm in Newcastle, so the farmers market in Newcastle has withstood all the pressure, all the so-called pressure from the media, the government, and probably from some aspects of the community, withstood all that pressure to close and have maintained their operating, albeit with social distancing and hand sanitizers and stuff, since the beginning of all this. Serving the community, providing fresh food and produce to the community. These are the heroes, folks. I don't need you, big businesses. We don't need you. I've got a neighbour who has a cow and 5 chooks and a goat. I've got another neighbour who's got a thriving veggie garden with fruit trees in it. I don't need to go to Coles or Woolies. I don't need to go to Woolies. Oh my God, don't even get me started on Woolworths. Christ. They're another one who are pushing the fear of masks and distancing upon their staff and their customers. It's terribly, 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 terribly wrong. And you people at the top of these corporations, these invisible men and women that I spoke about, handing down these directions to your lowerlings, to your lower managers and then their staff, you people are fucking dirty cowards. And your businesses are going to crumble. And I hope they do. That's all I had to say, folks. Thank you. Bye.